The build-up to the Mexico Grand Prix officially starts here at GPFans, as once more we bring you the top 5 moments from Mexican Grand Prix from the past, as we do all the time in our build-ups to a racing weekend. If you want to catch all of the news and views, remember to hit the subscribe button down below to stay up to date with everything we produce here at GPFans as we move into this tantalising triple header that could decide the Formula One World Championship. But in the meantime, let's take a look back at our top 5 moments from Mexican Grand Prix of the past. 2016, Vettel between two Toros. In the closing laps of the 2016 Mexico Grand Prix, Sebastian Vettel was heaping pressure on Max Verstappen, with the young Dutch driver riding in third and looking to secure the last podium spot. However, a big lockup going into turns 1 and 2 saw Verstappen running wide across the grass before rejoining the track, still ahead of the German in the Ferrari. While Vettel called on the radio for Red Bull to hand the place back, Verstappen slowed slightly to back up the Ferrari into the clutches of teammate Danny Ricciardo a little further back down the road. The Ferrari, now caught between the two Red Bulls, was under constant pressure from the Australian driver, defending dangerously to hold on to his position. Verstappen eventually finished third, but was given a 5-second penalty for his trip across the grass, while Vettel, who attended the podium ceremony in third place, was later handed a 10-second penalty for his dangerous defence against Ricciardo. The two penalties pushed Vettel down to 5th and Verstappen down to 4th, with the Australian eventually taking 3rd in the official classification. 2017, Vettel and Hamilton squabble. So, Mexico hasn't been the happiest of hunting grounds for Sebastian Vettel. Starting on pole in 2017, the Ferrari driver was trying to keep his faint title hopes alive in the battle with Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes that year. While qualifying went well for the German, the opening 3 corners did not. Beaten off the line by the Red Bull of Max Verstappen, the German driver was pushed back into the top of the order before making slight contact with the leading Red Bull under braking. Sections of his Ferrari front wing pinged off and his car was a bit all over the place, and on the exit of turn 3, Hamilton found himself in the way of his title rival. Vettel's front wing tore into the rubber on the right rear of the Mercedes, ruining the nose of the Ferrari and puncturing the tyre of his title foe. Vettel would eventually finish 4th, but as for Lewis Hamilton, 2017 and 2018, Hamilton's title victories. Hamilton has secured 2 Drivers' World titles in Mexico City in his career, despite not finishing in the top 3 for either race. In 2017, his tangle with Vettel on lap 1 put him on the back foot, but such was his lead in the Drivers' World Championship, the 9th place finish at the event was enough to give him the important 2 points that would secure title number 4 of his incredible career. A year later, Hamilton would wrap up title number 5 in his Mercedes in Mexico, finishing 4th in a race that Danny Ricciardo would end up ruining as a missed opportunity. The Australian qualified on pole and the Red Bulls were dominant on the track on Sunday, but hydraulics problems forced his retirement, that and a poor start off the line for the Australian. Hamilton would finish 4th behind the other Red Bull and the 2 Ferraris, but the 12 points would clinch another title for the 2nd straight year in Mexico. 2017 and 18, Red Bull brilliance. Now, the winner of the 2017 and 2018 races in Mexico was the same man, Max Verstappen, as Red Bull established this track as their track for 2 straight years. The young Dutchman was impressive across both weekends, both times coming from 2nd on the grid to take victory. His bright start to burn Vettel off the line in 2017 to take his 3rd win in Formula One was electric, while a slow-starting teammate in Ricciardo gifted him the lead off the grid the following year. Either way, Max is the most decorated driver in the current field at this circuit, and certainly has shown us in 2017 and 18 that he is the Prince of Mexico City. Perez's points, 2015. Racing on home soil for the first time, the Mexico City crowd was desperate to see Sergio Perezs bring home a result that they could cheer about when the circuit returned to the calendar in 2015. In his Force India, Sergio gave the fans exactly what their hearts desired, finishing 8th ahead of now teammate Max Verstappen and only 34 seconds off eventual race winner Nico Rosberg. A 10th place finish in 2016 was followed by a 7th place finish the following year before retirement in 2018 broke his streak at his home Grand Prix. Back in the points last time the race was run in 2019, Perezs has rarely had a car to truly compete on his home track, yet always delights the fans with his top 10 finishes. Perez's points in 2015 was a wonderful way for F1 to return to the country, and he will always be the king of this track in the fans' hearts. So the Mexican Grand Prix isn't steeped in history because it's only been around since 2015 in its current format. And of course, we're looking at the current track rather than history way gone past. There's plenty of bones to pick through, though, when we look back at Grand Prix in Mexico as a whole. Are there any that we should have put down, though, from its current format? Let us know in the comments section below. And of course, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything that we produce here at GP Fans as we get ready for the big title running.